Hi Virgo, welcome to Esoteric Tales and Tarot. This is your mid-month quickie for March 2024. I hope you enjoyed your St. Patrick's Day and you were wearing your green. I hope you caught my little video on that. But I have some funny message for you in the crystal ball. I really felt like your energy was really all over the place. In fact, I had my stomach started churning when I was spending the time out in the garden. I thought, oh, something's really quite off. And then I looked in the crystal ball and I could see a spider and a web, one beautiful strand of early morning kind of spider web, and then I got it breaking, and then you trying to, it's like, oh, I have to do it all again. And I really felt like there was something in that, Virgo, and like you didn't know, almost like it's all been overwhelming, like you're having to do it all again. And hang on, I've got a book here with I have a book with the animal dreaming that should have, just a minute, I'm going to read out a message for you. Sorry, I've just thought about this. There's I've got the oracle deck for this one, but the book, I had reference to this for another reading with somebody who came to me who was about crows. But this is the Animal Dreaming, Scott Alexander King. It's about Australian animals. I know he's got the spider in here, and I want to read the message to you because I've just thought that in my mind, so I better read it for you. Spider 266. So there's going to be something in this for you, Virgo. As you can see, a whole lot of animals, in particular Australian animals, and there's always messages. So here we go. Spider is the weaver of dreams. Spiders are ancient creatures that have shared the earth with man since the beginning of time. They are arachnids, sharing their family with ticks, mites, and scorpions. Interesting, it could be a Scorpio that's involved in your storyline as well. Spiders have two main body parts, 8 jointed legs, simple eyes, piercing jaws, and abdominal silk spinning organs. Some spin webs that easily trap walking, jumping, and flying prey. Many use silk to wrap, subdue, and hold their prey before eating them. Some spiders, known as ambush hunters, do not build webs. Equipped with excellent eyesight, they sit in the open, hidden among foliage, flowers, or bark, and ambush their prey, grasping it with their strong, spiny front legs before devouring it on the spot. According to Native American folklore, it was Grandmother Spider who sang the universe into being by weaving the web of life. Grandmother Spider wove the first dream catcher, a beautiful and protective web woven with a ring of willow wood. In the center, she placed a single turquoise stone. Like turquoise. A single turquoise stone, a symbol of connection to the creative force, clarity, peace, communication, and protection. It is said that with the aid of a dream catcher, our dreams can be harnessed and brought to fruition. Spider, as the weaver of dreams, reminds us that we are the creators of our own lives and that we alone choose the direction we take. Every night the spider weaves her web, and every morning she pulls it apart, fully prepared to reweave it later that night. Her web is symbolic of life. We are all vital strands in the web of life. Each of us is imbued with strength and wisdom to make a vital contribution to the planet. Spider encourages us to explore life and to investigate the strands that lead out from the center of her web. Some will offer reward and others won't. As we journey the positive strands, life seems abundant. A wrong turn, though, will present a strand that offers nothing. Life becomes difficult with all attempts to free ourselves proving futile. The web of life is riddled with pitfalls, but it also promises greatness to those prepared to take risks and work hard. As the weaver of dreams, Spider urges us to explore life and to reweave our web when our path becomes barren. She helps us reclaim our power and to bring our dreams to fruition. She warns, however, that in order to open new doors, we must first close old ones by facing our fears and making choices that promise new beginnings. Spider reminds us of our roles as vital strands in the web of life. We all yearn to take control of our lives and to make a difference to the world. We all yearn to believe in ourselves, to have faith in our ability to heal, and to realize our true potential. Spider nurtures the wisdom to make your healing possible and your life more profuse. Now is the time to acknowledge your vulnerabilities, face your fears, and strive to achieve your dreams. Spider calls to us to embrace our purpose and personal power, to reconnect with spirit and remember that you are not apart from the world in which you live, but rather a vital thread in the universal tapestry. Without your input, the tapestry will fray and eventually fall apart. So that is from Scott Alexander King's Animal Dreaming book. There's also a beautiful oracle card deck that I don't have nearby me. The book was just sitting nearby. I think that's beautiful. It's really funny because I picked different stones. I grabbed a few different ones, and there was this one that was kind of the turquoise color for you, Virgo. So, you know, I think things have been, the messages were all there really in terms of what I was trying to see in the crystal ball, so that, you know, I do feel like you've had a couple of those threads where you've here we go, strength. You've got a major arcana coming out. It could be a Leo that's relevant as well. Fire signs here, or that fiery energy. King of Wands, nice. Again, your Leos, your Sagittarius, and your Aries energy. It's good to have some fire around this time when you're feeling as though you're a bit exhausted. Oh, and flying out. We've got a few cards here, and I'm going to take them all because I'm being told to. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. Ace of Swords, nice. So improvements in communication and being able to articulate what you need, having the knowledge that is going to come down from a higher source to help you on this path, or with what you need with that building, when we're talking about the weaving of the dreams, having maybe a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius that's in the mix that could be of assistance with helping to clarify things. We've got Aquarius energy here as well. You've got some big cards that have jumped out because you've got your Strength card and your Star card here, major arcanas, with this King of Wands here. So having strength, notice that infinity symbol, and again the spider, you know, actually weaving and then having to break down, weaving and breaking down. This nice energy here of being fit and strong like a lion and protecting what you have and having the strength to do it. Seeing here like the giraffes looking above and over, being able to see the bigger picture as well for you, Virgo. We've got having enough strength and the King of Wands here. I always think this is the passionate, fiery. I mean, I love this. the costume being feeling as though you can do anything and stepping out. Could be that really taking on those Leo, and like Virgos can be quite happy, you know, indoors and hiding away, but having this whole outwardly, you know, sort of showing your power, standing your ground. I feel like I've got the strength, you know, I'm putting my foot down, or I've got the rod here to carry me through with what needs to be done. And you can have this beautiful strength and energy because you've been putting it out there to the universe and asking, you know, when's my time to be happy, but continue to do that. You know, I'm thinking about camping, going out underneath the stars, looking up and realizing as well that we're just, you know, if there's any troubles, it's just a small blip. You know, that we're just a piece of the whole big story of the universe, and that you can ask, you can ask for help, wish upon a star, and sort of say, look, I need help here. I'm not, able to work out what to do next, or how to rebuild this web so that it goes in the right way. But just remember that with that storyline, like sometimes some parts of the web just go to nothing, or they get destroyed, but there's just the opportunity to rebuild, and it's a lesson, or it teaches us something, so it still has value even when it's not going our way. The Eight of Wands, lots of communication coming back and forth, or needs to happen to get things underway, and feeling as though, I'm seeing the little hearts here, so be careful with your communication to make sure that it's like here with the Ace of Swords, that you'll have the clarity to say the right things so that there's smooth and calm waters. And maybe you're actually receiving a lot of emails or text messages, and maybe they're nice of there could be two sides of things. Ones where you need to send them to get things done, and the other ones that are, love and passion, because it's coming underneath this as well, Virgo. So there could be that you're feeling nice, as though you're moving to this calmer waters by having the clarity and the communication going well, because you've asked for help with that. And we've got the Knight of Wands here. So we've got the King and the Knight of Wands. So again, this fire sign energy, when you're the passion, I'm getting a lot of passion. I've got I'm not gonna lie, there's some passion coming in here. And when use your imagination there, but rods and so it's maybe that's very significant for you, Virgo. Maybe you've been waiting for that passion to happen. Maybe there's been a lot of messages, but it's time now for the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands can rush in and rush back out again, but in this case I feel as though you're the one that's almost impatient, like you want to move things forward. You're tired of being the one that's having, like I said, to have the things breaking down and having to rebuild. You're almost sick of it. And I think it's hard to work out when some things, in that storyline where you've had to close something off, that you're sort of working towards, but you're sort of like, oh, this isn't serving me anymore. It's hard to do that. Here's yours. It's okay. So we've got the spirit messages as well, the John Holland. And your reading's going for a little bit longer because of the book there that I read out. But this is, and I'm seeing as well here this weaving as well, and all the parts of the universe coming in here. But soul solitude, your soul needs attention. There are moments when it's important to get away, not just from the noise of the outside world, but to find a place where your soul can experience peace and quiet, a place for soul solitude. This is a time to pause, a time to reflect, a time for you, which is exactly what I was getting with this card here, Virgo. I think, everything's been really hectic. It feels like that with this night energy and having to have the strength, which is great. But you need to remember about you as well, and that, your health and well-being has to be the priority, to have the strength to be able to deal with everything that's going on. So it's nice to have that reminder as well. I hope the messages have been of help to you, Virgo. I'm doing some more because there's a lunar eclipse in Libra energy on the 25th of March. It's coming up. There's going to be a lot of emotional turbulence, but it's very revealing. The lunar eclipses are always interesting because if things have been hidden, they come out after that time. And, I'll do something about the energies and what to look out for. Stay grounded, wearing your green. I hope you had a happy St. Patrick's Day. Green is going to be nice. It's a good energy to calm down, to rest, to ground. That's what you need to do. If you don't do it willingly, you'll be forced to do it as well, Virgo. I'm just hearing that in my mind too. So, have a lovely rest of March. It does look good. I know it's, mixed in with some turbulent stuff, but It's hard when you don't know what you want and you're questioning everything, because that's the kind of feeling that I was getting with my stomach feeling tuned. Like there's a whole lot of decisions to be made and you're feeling turbulent. Don't forget to ask for help from your guides and angels. I put it out to the universe. Look up at the stars, spend some time out in nature, just even if it's in your backyard. Go out and look up at the stars and notice what's going on up there. It makes you really realize, that, we're just a piece of the puzzle. Thanks for tuning in, Virgo. Please like, share, and of course subscribe. It's helping to grow my channel and I can do some live readings and answer your questions. Comment down below. I'd love to hear how you're going, Virgo. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.